What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Diddy, we now see your evil plan. I know what you're saying, Tisa. Which one? Diddy is now being sued by Sarah for making of the band. But this all ties into it. And I hope this is the last time we now know that anybody that comes out that was a man around Diddy or a woman, Kalina, we looking at you, that claims, so, this is just my truth. And they're coming out, it is Diddy having them get ahead of the story. I will say one thing. I don't know why so many people seem to be running interference and spreading fake narratives to Diddy because, baby, you will end up as a co-conspirator. You know the feds are watching everybody that he is putting up to doing this. And if you are getting calls from the baby oil bandits or three-way calls with Mark Agnifilio, you need to proceed with caution. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Choppa. Remember when Choppa did this unhinged interview where he was spilling a little tea and he was saying that like Justin came at him, and I was like, okay, that's kind of funny because Justin's 3 apples tall and boy, like, what are you doing? But then he started going into Sarah for no reason. Sarah Rivers, no reasons. Oh, she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Ain't that what the Mark Agnifilio is trying to say about Cassie? She enjoyed it. I saw her with a smile on her face. She would skip down the stairs, get in the car with Diddy. He would come get her. She would leave, and then she would come back with her hair all messed up, looking happy as can be. And I said, why does this sound like the same ish Mark Agnifilio is trying to convince us with Cassie? And now that we have this, it is the final ingredient. Because Diddy's plan for every woman or man that accuses him of rape is to say that they enjoyed it because they had a smile on their face. Your Honor, he has video, hundreds of them. Again, this is why Diddy's going to jail, because something is not clicking for Diddy, and I swear everybody coming out speaking for him, baby, they all seem to be compromised. But what do I know? It's my opinion. Get this. Diddy's ex making the band singer, Sarah Rivers, is coming at his neck in a new lawsuit, and the allegations stem from her time on the popular MTV series. In a sprawling lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Sarah claims that Diddy subjected her to mistreatment, which wound up becoming content for millions to see on TV. Now, here's the thing. I agree. Diddy was unhinged. He was a maniac. He was maniacal on making of the band. The suit filed by attorney Ariel Mitchell. Sarah. Listen. The suit filed by attorney Ariel Mitchell on behalf of Sarah Rivers cites the infamous cheesecake from the making of the band 2, where she and the rest of the band had to walk several blocks to get Diddy a sweet treat as one of the numerous incidents of abuse. She also complains of being forced to sleep in an open bay with 4 other males despite the fact that she was married at the time, and says she was threatened by being ousted if she didn't comply. Okay, Sarah, you got a case. The suit also names MTV, Viacom, and several ex-Bad Boy employees who had a profile on the series at the time, including Diddy's mother, Janice, and ex-assistant Farnsworth Bentley. What? Sarah goes on to allege that Diddy acted maliciously and recklessly with her career by publicly dismantling the group while pocketing most of her show money. She also claims Diddy sexually harassed and assaulted her, claiming he once backed her into a corner and blocked her from moving while running his hands along her chest. Now, here's the thing. I believe all things can be true. I believe that at one point, Sarah was in a relationship with Diddy. I believe that, or they messed around. I believe that Sarah could also have cut off sexual relationships with Diddy, and Diddy wouldn't take no for an answer. All things can be true. I know a lot of people don't realize that just because a woman gets you access to her body once does not mean, and that's even if she did it, does not mean that she will continue to give you access over and over and over. All right? She's demanding damages from Diddy and the others. Diddy's legal team has fired back, telling TMZ, Yana, this is yet another example of false claims being filed against Diddy. No matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit, Your Honor, for any reason. Your Honor, But then the deadline of New York's Gender Motivated Violence Act expiring tomorrow, it's clear the opportunists are rushing to file last-minute meritless claims. Mr. Combs remains confident he will prevail in court. Okay, listen. What I want to know is, what does French Montana have to say about this? And while we at it, what does Farnsworth Bentley have to say about it? Because, baby, you were there through all them years. Even though I think the answer to all this is going to come out in the co-conspirator enterprise letter, I believe the federal government has until March 17th to name Diddy's co-conspirators and outline all the specifics so Diddy can mount his defense in the fifth. Let's not forget that Anthony Rico actually quit Diddy's team because he was adamant that nothing would be ready by the 5th of May. Agnifilio said, that's a lie, we're going to be ready, and they denied them access to Diddy. It makes you think that Anthony Rico, who knows the way this stuff works, right? And by the way, he represented a lot of people surrounding Epstein, not on the thing, I'm talking about on the government side, so go watch my video on that. It's interesting. But it seems like Anthony Rico was trying to talk some sense into Diddy, and Mark Agnifilio and Tinny Garrigos kind of did a shield of protection and denied Rico even access to Diddy. Again, what is the big deal? Why wouldn't you want Diddy to hear that he wouldn't be prepared, or a lawyer thinks he won't be prepared by May 5th? Again, it's a strategy. Perhaps they were withholding, or more importantly, perhaps Diddy didn't want Anthony Rico. I find it odd that Diddy and you trying to hold a black man down clearly can't work with another black man, but whatever. You guys, what do you think of this Sarah thing, right? I think that there's definitely something to it. On top of that, they are saying that there is one SMEX worker that wants to cooperate with the feds and talk about the freak-offs. The attorney is Eric Embaum and Adriana Accolade. They said our client is willing to cooperate with federal prosecutors in connection with the Diddy criminal case. It seems like this situation for our client is a pattern known as a freak-off. According to them, John Doe Escort, Diddy contacted the companion service the escort worked for in Florida, I think that was a Dancing Bear, and traveled to New York City to have Smex with Diddy and his female companion in a room at the Intercontinental Hotel. During the Smexual encounter, the trio allegedly engaged in behavior similar to what federal prosecutors describe as a freak-off. The escort says Diddy ordered him to give oral to a woman for hours while performing degrading blank acts on her. Sources say the woman is a high-profile witness connected to the Diddy criminal case. What's more, the escort says Diddy rugged him with a bottle of water and or baby oil rubbed on his body, causing him to lose control of himself. The escort says he went to the bathroom, but Diddy followed him inside and so momoed him. Diddy then said, if I can get Pac hit, what the F you think can happen to you? Worth noting, in the criminal indictment, there is no allegation that Diddy ever assaulted or sodomomoed a male escort or rugged one with a water bottle or baby oil. This is true, but again, that indictment, those superseding indictments can 100% comes out. Our sources also say the escort did not see Diddy record the sexual activity as is common in alleged freak-offs, although he didn't roll that out. Listen, what y'all think? What do y'all think? I actually think that Diddy is a goner, but that's just me. That's just me. I believe this escort. I believe Sarah. And I believe that at this point, Diddy is probably going to get hit with a couple of more suits before this is all over. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. We'll go live and actually read the Janice Combs lawsuit probably Saturday or Sunday. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.